Hello and welcome to my latest reading, which is on a message from Archangel Michael. So it's a quick message. It should be a quick message. We've got 5 piles: pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4, and pile 5. So tune into what pile you resonate the most with, and let us get started. All right, pile number 1. Let's see, what do we have here? We've got you and your loved ones are safe. It's for pile number 1. So my sense is that you're having a lot of worry with a fear of what could happen. And that's very common to have that kind of fear of what could happen. But it's sort of like when you release those kind of fears, and I'm seeing this image of, because sometimes it can feel almost very difficult to release these fears. So I'm seeing in this image of this individual right here, just allow him to, this picture, I'm very drawn to this picture of allowing his presence to be with you, and a powerful presence to be with you. And I'm hearing that if you have a ritual every day of, in the morning, asking for peace to be to be with you throughout the day, and peace and protection to be with you and your loved one throughout the day, it will help your day go more smoother and go more like you feeling more safe and secure throughout the day. Alright, so that's pile number 1. Now let us see pile number 2. Let's see, what do we have for pile number 2? Let go of fear now. So pile number 2, Archangel Michael wants you to let go of fear. I'm hearing you say, well, that's easier said than done. But I'm hearing, call on Archangel Michael to help you release your fear. And do not be afraid if it's not entirely released right away, but it's sort of like, ask. I'm hearing in the process 3 or 4 days he can help you to release this, and to release these sort of any kind of this lower energy. But I'm hearing right now it's sort of like there's a battle, like so many people are going through it, like a battle through their spiritual self. So it's sort of like we're all going through this battle trying to get the highest timeline, and activate ourselves to the highest timeline. But so I'm hearing that, yeah, there's a need for this sort of energy now, the energy. So think of that picture right there, and allowing his presence to help you to release fear. All right, that's pile number 2. Now let's see pile number 3. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. So what I'm hearing is that there's a lot of, it's something that's happening in a collective very much right now. We're having a lot of feelings. A lot of feelings. They may be angry, they may be fear. And so it's about admitting the feelings that you have and working your way through them. Working your way through them. And do not be ashamed of your feelings. And do not be ashamed. I'm hearing, do not be ashamed of your feelings, even if they're angry, even if they're like super angry, or even if your thoughts of anger towards somebody disturb you, or you feel like you shouldn't have them. Especially, do not feel ashamed of your feelings. Is right here. No, do not have shame about your feelings, because then it's easier to release when you release the shame, and you kind of almost sometimes looking at their feelings as a separate entity. And yeah, feeling his peaceful presence to help you release those feelings. All right, that's pile number 3. Pile number 4. What do we have here? Use your imagination and you'll see the answer. Well, this is an exciting one, pile number 4. So it's sort of like, so I'm hearing it that you're going into a much more expansive timeline, a much more expansive existence. And I just feel the energy of this horse right now, the energy of this horse, bringing you to higher heights. And I'm hearing some of you actually feel ashamed of your imagination. I'm hearing a certain percentage don't, but a certain percentage do, or you just think, oh, is it that's useful? I'm hearing your imagination is very useful. It's actually, when you imagine, I'm hearing you're actually imagining within the mind of God. So God is imagined us into existence. That's why artists have such a powerful recognition in society, because they're actually doing what God does. Interesting. Yeah, that's what artists are doing. So they're doing in a micro level. Artists are doing it in a micro level, or with any sort of sense of creativity. You're doing what God does at a massive cosmo level. Interesting. So do not be afraid of your imagination. Do not be afraid of your creativity, whether it's forming your life or whether it's creative projects. Connect your creativity now. Also, I'm hearing there may be a couple more archangels you may want to call on. And just I'm hearing look at a list of archangels and call on two, three, or four of those archangels, the one that draws you, and sort of research them and have them integrate them into your life. Interesting. So it's an extra message in here though. And yeah, the archangel that draws you, work them into your life or allow them to come into your life, and your life will be so much better. Pile number 5, energy healing work. So you want to have healing energy into your life. And I'm hearing that do not be afraid to ask for help from the other realms as well as from people. You do not be afraid to ask for help because I'm hearing there's a whole bunch of beings that are ready and willing to help you. And you just have to ask. And I'm hearing that now energy healing, the sort of the timeline and the existence that we're going to, energy healing is so much easier now. I'm hearing that it may not feel that way for all of you because it can feel sometimes like things are so chaotic now, but the truth is we are moving into a higher sort of density where things are more malleable to energy work. We're moving out of this density. It can feel kind of traumatic. It can feel, even though we're moving out of the lower density into higher ones, it can actually feel sometimes that we're moving into a lower density because it feels like you know a lower density, but we're actually moving higher. But we're sort of, because we're moving higher, we're sort of being forced to confront our issues that are issues. There's a lot of upheaval. Do not be surprised if there's lots of upheaval within yourself or even around you. See it as a good sign because you are integrating your feelings and all your emotions to go to the higher, less dense levels. All right, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed that reading. Have a terrific day. Bye-bye.